set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few little additions.
And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And once he found that space, the man might as well still play. They're on the forefront here in the season opener. And it feels good to land that first big punch against the rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting in the game.
It settles everyone down, all the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game now. Everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
To the air, it's Rayola. And they got him on the shot, but they couldn't hold on.
This defense was ready for goals. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds a man on the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. The offensive line will push some guys backwards and make some holes.
2nd down, he'll throw it. it to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Huge play. They get it all the way to the 35-yard line.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers. It's because they have always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
Just going to keep it at the snap.
And now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half. I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you're going to halftime. More of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense is really good in the first half.
And he tags on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Parker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Rayola. Rushes on him. It's caught, it's on. And they're able to get him on the ground. After that earlier interception, they want to make sure this guy gets his rhythm back.
Yeah, and sometimes when he loses confidence, he's also not going to push the ball down the field. He doesn't want to make a mistake, and that's a tough life. You want your quarterback to play free and not worry about making that mistake. He's already made one. This is a good way to kind of get that confidence going again.
They'll try to run for it. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume for you. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going.
There we go. They get him down with this offense to set up first and goal from the 9.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you come into the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Touchdown, Badgers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
They are absolutely focused in this team. We're not even at the second quarter yet. This offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to Ghost. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rayola. Bringing the heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
I like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Hunter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the third and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and do something.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just had to make that catch. The Huskers will punt this one away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on!
This thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Lining up to tack one more into that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. bunch formation for these receivers.
Okay, ready?
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance. So you got to get it out quick. You got to put enough air under the football so your receiver can locate it. Nice job executing between those two.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Banner!
To the air on 1st down. The short hand is Hunter.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down the one away from this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those races.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year. They get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. And they double the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16.
We just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of the rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Offset! Press!
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Nebraska! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go!
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And they'll finally get it down after a terrific pickup.
That's a good-looking run there. If you're going to be RB1 for Wisconsin, you're going to be pretty talented. Because you think of the guys they've had in this backfield in recent years. Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane, Monty Ball. How about John done now on Sundays. This guy's got power, he's got speed, he's got shiftiness, he's got all the tools you need to be...
Catch inside the 25.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
And it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. No shot to return that one as he moved it out of the back of the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. The Cornhuskers want to pick up the tempo.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
Looking for a gap. Denied. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough, and then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a third and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up fourth down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got some space. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
I'll tell you, it's nice as a play. When you know you don't have to call the perfect play, even if it's not blocked properly, you know you've got guys like him who can make people miss.
And this whole offense gets energy from this guy because they love him, because he does that. He does the dirty work. Even if it's not blocked great, he'll make people miss, and he'll make huge plays for this offense.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down to the 14-yard line.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's supposed to pick up yardage. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always...
Go to the end zone, it's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Back to throw, it's Rayola. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Wisconsin! This defense making it and putting it in the end zone.
I love this free safety.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Oh no. What's good, Kojic? Why as fuck Joe Hendry, man? I gotta change my song. Right. Everybody's ready. Everybody believes. They selling WWE to Saudi Arabia. Interesting. Right. Bet y'all playing in full blankets.
Get rid of it all together.
Running the ball like a motherfucker. Oh, I was watching, well, you probably won't know who I'm talking about. Was it the streamer? He was on the, what you call it? What's he called it? Streamer Academy? That Kai had? Funny Mike? Yeah, Streamer University, yeah. Funny Mike, yes. He was playing, roleplay, GTA the other day. And when I tell you, I could not control myself from laughing so hard. I was like, what the hell? He's like getting into it with the police. And he takes off, and he starts shooting them. So they're like, oh, hold up. So he gets to the car, he takes off, him and his partner that he had in the car. Hey, you gotta put your seatbelt on. So he hit some, his homeboy flew out the car, and he was kind of like dazed, and he was trying to save himself. I guess it was like some button you gotta press, cause like, I guess you, before you die or something, a bandage or whatever. He said he pressed the wrong button. He said, no, I ate meth. And like, Literally, his character screen went black. It showed up that he was at a funeral. It was his fucking casket. He was like, no, no. I was dying laughing, bro. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Well, I could not stop laughing, Coach. Oh. Alright, well, apparently, my next game ain't ready, so I'll be back.